Hey guys, it's me Harshan. Welcome back to my channel Baking Vibes. The new year is coming by and I thought of celebrating it by making an Italian dish. So we always have heard about pizzas, pastas for an Italian dish, but today I will be showing you how to make a veg calzone. It is very easy to make and it tastes wonderful. So without any further ado, let's get started. For the dough, you will require 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup of warm water plus as and when required, 1½ tablespoons of olive oil, 1½ teaspoons of instant dry yeast, 1½ teaspoons of sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt. Start by activating the yeast. So for that we will add in the sugar into our water and then mix it until it is almost fully dissolved. Now we will sprinkle the yeast on top and then mix it. And now set it aside for 5 minutes or until the yeast blooms. Now into the flour we will add in our salt and mix it together. Once the yeast is activated, we will add that to our flour mixture. And we will also add in our oil. And now using a spoon, we will mix all of this. As you can see, this dough is very dry. So now we will add in a little bit water to it. Add it according to the dough. Sometimes it may happen that you might require a lot of more water. Sometimes you would require only a little bit. And now once you can see that the dough has started to come together and not a lot of dry flour is left, we will tip it out of the bowl. And then now using the hands we will knead this for about 5 to 10 minutes. After about 5 minutes of kneading the dough, it will be very smooth and soft to touch. So now we will add a little bit of oil to the bowl and then using our hands we will just grease it. And then apply a little bit of the oil on top of the dough. And then just place our dough into this bowl. And then we will cover this either with a cling wrap or a plate and let it rest in a warm dry place for about 2 hours. The ingredients for the filling of the calzone are 4 medium-sized tomatoes pureed, 3 small-sized onions which are finely chopped, 1 large green bell pepper or capsicum finely chopped, ½ cup of corn. I am using frozen corn which I have already thawed. You will also require 5 cloves of garlic finely chopped, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon of dried red chilli flakes, 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder, 1½ teaspoons of Italian seasoning or pizza seasoning, and some salt as per taste. To make our filling, we will start by heating a pan on medium flame and then to it we will add in a little bit of olive oil. I am using olive oil. If you want, you can also use sunflower oil or any neutral oil. About 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons. Once the oil is heated, we will add in our garlic to it. And now let the garlic cook in the oil for just about a minute. Now we will add in our chopped onions to it. And now we will let the onions cook until they become translucent in color. So it's been about 2 to 3 minutes and the onions are ready. So now into this we will add in our chopped capsicum. Along with that we will also add in our corn. If you want, you can also use any other vegetables if you want. It is all up to your taste and preferences. And now we will let this cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. So after a few minutes, the vegetables will be mostly cooked. Now we will add in our tomato puree. Now to this we will add in our chili flakes, oregano, Italian seasoning, black pepper powder and salt to taste. Now we will mix everything. And keep the flame medium to high. And after that we will just cover this with a lid and let it cook like this for about 5 minutes or until most of the water of the puree is evaporated. After about 5 minutes most of the water is evaporated and now our filling for the calzones is completely ready. Now the dough has doubled in size, so we will remove our cling film. And now plop the dough out onto a flat surface. I am using a rolling board. And now we will just knead it once again to bring it back to its shape. Now we will divide this dough in approximately 3 equal parts. Now we will start making this into a calzone. First, we will flour our rolling board. I am using some cornmeal. If you want, you can use some semolina flour or some normal all-purpose flour. Once you have done that, now using a rolling pin, we will roll this out into a circle. Now I have rolled it out into almost a 9-inch circle. Now I will add the filling on any one half. If you want, you can also add some paneer cubes. Once you have placed in the filling, now we will add some mozzarella cheese. I am using mozzarella because I love that. If you want, you can also use cheddar cheese or Gruyere, anyone that you like. Now once you have added your cheese and your filling to your dough, now we will take some water in a pastry brush and then just apply it to the sides of our dough so that it helps us to stick. Now we will flip this on top of the filling and then just press it with your fingers. Now if you want, you can use the fork to seal the edges like this, but I am going to show you a different trick today. So for that, first what would you do is take a little bit of the side of the dough, pull it and then pinch it back, and then just do it again, overlapping until you finish till the other edge. Once you have sealed all over the edge, now I am pretty sure that this won't open in the oven, so I will now transfer it to a baking tray which I have already greased with oil. I am not using parchment paper, but I have just greased it with oil. And now I will continue making the rest 2 calzones. Now I have made all of the 3 of my calzones, and now I will bake this in a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until the tops of the calzones appear to be golden brown in color. And that is how I will be celebrating my New Year's this year, by making this veg calzones. I think you should also make it because they are very easy to make and they're also very delicious. I hope you make these for New Year's, and if you do, then don't forget to send me the pictures, for which all of my social media links are in the description box below. Like this video if you like the recipe and share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel for more such wonderful recipes. I will see you guys soon. Until then, keep baking and stay happy.